Good morning, everybody on YouTube. My name is Loser Boy, and here we are back with another story time. Now, I know I didn't do a video yesterday and the day before, but here's one to make up. So, this is about my crazy ex and how she would just do the most insane and craziest things that a woman can do. So here we go. Okay. I was 17. She was 16. I'm 18 right now. So it was like a year ago or so, you know. And so a year ago, right? Little young boy, loser boy, right? And flipping. So we're at this we're at school, right? And how school worked was, our school, like the school I go to now, we still go to the same school, right? The school that we go to, it has long mother trucking hallways, like really long hallways. And it's just, explaining the layout of my high school is just is a death trap all in one, you know? So, okay, school's long. We didn't have classes together, you know, so we were all we had to do was text, you know, which was fine, you know, I'm not tripping. Anyways, time comes by, it's after school. We ended up talking very sexy to each other, so we ended up both getting pretty horny. And I'm not gonna lie, that's what we were. We were horny, we were talking about screwing after school. And yeah, so it basically ended up coming after school, and I was gonna get picked up that day. I remember I wasn't gonna be riding a bus, so I didn't have a lot of time to do this. So I remember this one chick walked by. I was like, yo, let's wait after these girls go by and then we'll do it. And she's like, okay. These girls walk by, man. They look at us, they're like, what the hell? Because they've seen us, dude. You can't lie. We're in a cubby hole. There's opening, you know. They can see us doing our thing, you know. And so, these girls see us do our thing. They're like, what the hell? And we're like, what? And then they're like, what are you guys doing? And I was like, nothing. It's just none of your concern, you know. Basically, the whole get the fuck away, you know, act. And I basically was like, it's none of your concern, just get away, you know. And the girls were like, no. They were like, okay, and you know, they're like, no, you guys are doing something, you know. They knew what we were doing, you know. So they knew that we were up to something. They just didn't know what we were up to, you know. And so I was like, just why don't you guys leave us? And they were like, okay. So they left. We ended up getting into it. We started making out. It started getting very intense. And yeah, we ended up doing our thing, you know. Remember, this was all on school property. So they had cameras. And when, I'm going to tell you guys the outcome too. So we're doing our thing, you know, it's in a school, so you can't really do nothing, you know, the teachers are all front, we're out back, so the teachers can't see us, so, you know, we're in the clear zone, and 10-20 minutes goes by, we're still doing our thing, and ended up, I looked at my phone, and it was time to go, and I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I'm gonna have blue balls on my bus, right? If some of you guys don't know what blue balls is where if you don't finish sex naturally, a guy's balls will start to hurt because you guys didn't finish it. It feels really bad, by the way. Hope you guys know that. Anyways, flipping. I was like, I'm gonna have blue balls. This is gonna suck, you know. Like, I was just thinking of the worst, you know. And I was like, I'm just gonna have blue balls. I was gonna be so mad. And I ended up getting on the bus. We ended up getting our pants on and stuff, and, you know, flipping. Went to the bus. Nobody knew that we had done that, you know. Flipping. Next day goes, I go home. I had a good day. I was happy because I just got pussy, you know. You know how guys are, you know. Anyways, I was happy, and I went home, and the next day comes by. The next day. So guys, just remember, when you guys do this stuff and there's cameras around, you guys are 10 times out of 9 probably gonna get caught. So, flipping. So, the next day comes by, right? And I walk into their school. I'm thinking everything's alright, dude. I'm like, just got a good night's sleep, you know. I'm happy. Get to see my girlfriend again today, you know. No, I come over into, like, I came into my classroom and the teacher instantly stops me. He's like, Will, could you come with me? I was like, what the why? And he's like, just come with me. I was like, okay. So I went with him, and sure enough, he sits me down in the front of the main portion of the office where you sit, you know, wait and everything. He sits me down there. The teachers are talking to me, you know. How's your day? How'd you sleep last night? You know, basically all that. And I was like, oh, I'm doing good, you know. I'm just wanting to know what the hell this is about, you know. And I wait there, dude, and the teacher or the principal, because we have a main principal, and then we have the vice principal. The vice principal comes out, he's like, Will, come here. And so I came with him, and he was like, so, you know why you're in here? I was like, no. And he was like, so yesterday, we got a tip from somebody that you guys were doing something. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, in this cubby hole right here. And he pulls up the camera, pulls up the, you know, where the cubby hole was at that we were at. And he got the location down on sight. Because where he pointed the camera, it was exactly where we were. So I was like, yeah, we were in there, but what's the problem? And he was like, you guys weren't doing anything sexual in there, right? I was like, no, of course not, man. Like, you know me, I'm not that type of person, you know, just basically being like the good kid, you know. I was like, yeah, you know me, I wouldn't do that. And he's like, I hope not, Will, I hope not. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm not like that. And he's like, he better not be. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that's not right, man. You can't do that here on school property. I was like, anyways, who would screw on school property? And in my head, I'm thinking, you would, you dumbass. You would. And, you know, because I did do it. I did it the day before this. So, like, he was like, I don't know. I just, you know, I just want to be precautious, you know. They just told me that they seen you guys over there and that they didn't know what you guys were doing and that they told us that and everything. And I was like, alright. And he was like, alright. He was like, well, have a good day, man. I hope you, you know, have a good day. Please learn lots, you know. Basically the whole parent gist type shit. And I don't fall for that. People think that I fall for that stupid, oh, have a good day, you know. They're crazy. That they think I'm gonna fall for their bullshit. Parent crap. I never had a mom, so that's kind of why I'm like the way I am now. My mom and dad were never in my life, so. And you guys didn't know that, but that will be another story time. Just talk to me about it on, you know, comments and shit. But yeah, it ended up me being suspended for in-school suspension for 2 days, just because, you know, I told him we were making out in there, because he knew something was up, because the way the girls reacted on the outside. So he's like, you obviously were doing something. I was like, yeah, we were making out. He's like, alright. He's like, I just want you to have a good day. And so I went to class. The day went on. And yeah. Funny thing is, we ended up doing it again that same day after school, same spot. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. That was today's story time. Screwing my ex in school, on school property. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope this video saves, and if it does, thank God. But have a good day, guys.
Like a Hellcat.